Hi guys, and welcome back, or welcome if you are new here. My name is May, also known as Mrs. Leva, and today I have part 2 of my handbag collection. I already filmed my designer or higher end handbag collection for you guys, kind of sharing a good and a bad between each piece. So that is already up for you to check out. I'll make sure to link it up somewhere on the screen or down below for you guys to watch next. But today I actually wanted to share the remainder part of my handbag collection, and that goes into handbags under the $1,000 price range. Now we do have a few to get through, so we're gonna jump right in and start off with the first one. Now these 3 handbags, I'm gonna bundle them in one, and they are none other than my Naghedi St. Bart's totes. Now I recently discovered this brand earlier in this year, and if you follow me on Instagram, you're probably sick and tired of hearing me talk about them, but they're just that good. I actually don't think I have shared this one with you guys yet over here on YouTube, but I finally added a large size. Now I was looking for something for a travel piece, like a personal item whenever I didn't want to carry my key ball, and I will be working on a comparison video of those 2 pieces, so keep an eye out for that. If it is already up, I'll make sure to link it down in the description box. But I opted for the large in the black size just because, as I said, since I wanted for a personal item, I wanted to be even more carefree. Now the rest of these are my Miami pink medium St. Bart's tote, and then I also have this geographic one. I'm not too sure what the name is, but this is in the size mini. I also have a full-on dedicated comparison video of all the sizes of the first time that I actually ordered from them. I go really in depth in that video, so if you're interested in a comparison video, I'll also have that down below for you. But these tote bags, you guys, are amazing. All I have to say is that I am totally obsessed with this brand, extremely obsessed with this line in particular, and I definitely see myself adding a few more. Now next up we have my Madison tote, and this one is from Parisa Wang. This is actually the medium size, which is extremely deceiving because, as you can see, I definitely feel like it's more on the smaller size than the larger size. However, don't let that fool you because this beauty actually packs a punch. I did do a reel over on my Instagram sharing with you all how I pack it. I wouldn't consider this particular size as an office piece if you do need to carry a little bit more or even a laptop. But for an everyday handbag where you just need to carry like a couple of pouches, your wallet, sunglasses, this piece is definitely a great option. Now the Parisa Wang totes are made in a beautiful, stunning pebbled leather. I really like the top handle option. It does come with an adjustable crossbody, which is really nice as well. All right, getting into a piece that is currently on my love-hate list. I have a few handbags on that list, and I've talked about them with you guys through many of the videos that I have on my channel, but this is the Senreve Aria belt bag, and this is in their beautiful dragon embossed leather. Now my husband got me this bag last year for my birthday, and I think I've probably worn it like twice. I was on this like crocodile embossed sort of leather kick, and I wanted to add a piece into my collection. However, I think that this bag, being a belt bag and having so many different ways for you to style it, would have definitely been better in the pebbled leather options that they do offer. However, she is still a stunning piece to wear on like fancier days whenever we're going maybe to like a really nice dinner or we have a really nice event. Now for the end of the year, we tend to have like Christmas parties for the office or just end of the year sort of events. This is definitely a piece that I will gravitate to. Now sticking with the clutch category, let's move on to my Furla Metropolis, and this, I have no idea what color it is, but it's sort of like this very light powdery pink. I got this bag while we were visiting Dubai. I actually wanted to get another bag that I will mention. I actually wanted to get this pouch, but at that time, this pouch at the price that it was, which was I think under $500, was just a little bit too much for my budget at the moment. So I ended up opting for the Furla Metropolis, and I have to say that this clutch did not disappoint. I'm so sad that they actually discontinued this line in specific because I feel like this is a fantastic clutch. It does come with a crossbody non-adjustable strap. The strap is actually adjustable. You can tell I haven't worn this one in a little bit. So here you have it. It does have a few adjustments to it, a total of 5. So that's actually really nice. I love the strap detail because it does have some leather parts and then some really nice gold pieces at the bottom. So it sort of gives it a dressy yet casual look at the same time. For the most part, whenever I've used this bag though, I tend to just carry it as a clutch because I tend to use it for either maybe a night out where I don't want to carry too many things. Since I already brought out this cutie, I wanted to add her in this video as an honorable mention in a way. She does fall under that $1,000 price mark, and I think that she is a great designer or higher end sort of handbag for you to consider adding into your collection. The leather on this piece is absolutely stunning. I definitely gravitate more towards the pebbled rather than the smooth. And this piece is super versatile in my opinion as well. It actually fits a good amount. So I think that it's a great little clutch for you to grab if you're going maybe on like a little brunch date or even a day date with your significant other. Obviously, she is a great option for a night out or a nicer event as well. Now let's dive into some good old contemporary brands, and one of them being Tory Burch. Now this one here is a backpack that I actually found in their outlet. I think it was under $130, and I wanted to get sort of like this nylon material backpack for whenever we were traveling to a place that I didn't have to carry a handbag or that carrying a handbag would be uncomfortable, and I wanted to have a cute little backpack to take instead. So I ended up taking this one on our Costa Rica trip, and she was exactly what I was looking for. It was just so easy to throw her over my shoulder or even wear her as a backpack when we visited a few rainforests, that this was definitely the piece that I needed to take. Up next, we do have this Michael Kors tote, and this was a gift from my in-laws actually a couple of birthdays back. We were walking around the mall and we popped into the Michael Kors outlet, and I saw this and I was like, wow, that's such a great like travel piece. And to my surprise, they actually gifted it to me for my birthday, so that was extremely sweet of them. In the black color, I just feel like you can't go wrong with it, especially as a travel piece. I have used this also as a work tote. I needed to travel earlier this year, and my laptop is huge, so it only fit in this one or a Longchamp, which we'll get into in a minute. But I opted to take this one instead. It does have this top handle option, which I feel is super cute. However, you do have a guitar strap. It's made out of canvas that you can also use to throw it over your shoulder or crossbody. Now the next piece is unfortunately one from a brand that is not even around anymore. So I am so happy that I was able to add this little cute piece into my collection, and that is my Henri Bendel Jetsetter backpack. Now, if you were around or added any piece from Henri Bendel, let me know in the comment section down below what pieces you owned. I love the canvas material of this one, and I actually think it pairs really nicely with the black accent leather pieces. It is a pretty spacious handbag, I gotta say as well. On the outside, you do have this sort of slip pocket here, which is really great to put your phone if you needed to. I currently have the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and it still slides in pretty comfortably. I do have a pop socket on it, so if it didn't have this pop socket, it would just slide in completely. So it's really nice that it actually has this for easy access for your phone. Now, I do have to admit that I was actually very sad when Henri Bendel unfortunately closed completely. However, I'm still glad that I was able to get this little versatile piece and keep it in my collection. It's not one that I use a lot just because for me personally at the moment, it is a little bit bigger for what I tend to carry. But whenever I'm going to the gym or if I'm running a quick errand, I do tend to grab her and just throw my things inside. And then it takes me back to my good old Henri Bendel days. The next two brands that we will be getting into have definitely won my heart over because you will see I can't get enough and just keep on adding pieces from these two specific brands. Now, before we jump into those, let me know down below which are your favorite contemporary brands which you enjoy shopping from. So as you can see, next up we have a Longchamp. This is actually the one that I'm currently using at the moment. This has been on repeat lately for me. I'm really enjoying this size in particular. It is their new medium size. It used to be the small previously. We all know the Longchamp Le Pliage line is just so durable with this nylon-like material. So I really just love shoving all my things in there, my water bottles, grabbing it and heading out to the gym. So this has been a most most used handbag for me in the past couple of months. Now let's just do a little review of my other pieces that I do own from Longchamp. This one was actually added this year and it came out of nowhere and it was a huge hit on all social media platforms. I was actually able to find this beautiful pink color in my boutique here in my hometown, and then what I did was I added this super cute little silk scarf to her. It gives me the possibility to also attach a little chain and wear it crossbody. Now next up we have my short handle options, and I have a few Longchamp videos and comparison videos sharing with you guys what fits inside, how I use them, how you can pack them. So I'll leave those linked down below, but just sort of wanted to go over the colors that I currently have in my collection. This one is still considered the medium, and this was a seasonal color. I actually got this on a huge sale in Europe, so I think I paid under 30 euros for it. And then this is the size small. This is in the color cognac, and I didn't have a short top handle or own the small size per se yet. So I saw this color combination and I just thought it was such a cute color that I can grab and pair so easily with all of my looks. And when I fell in love with this combination and saw that it was a seasonal color, I ended up getting this one, which is the one that I'm telling you guys that I'm using right now at the moment. So these two I just feel like would be in my collection forever because they really are such a great color combination in my opinion. Now I ended up loving the new small size so much that I actually added it in this very original, very classic color combination from Longchamp. And as you can see, all of my Longchamps are actually from the original Loup Pliage line. This navy and tan combination has been around for so many years, so as soon as I saw that I loved that small size so much, I knew that I wanted to add a classic combination into my collection. Really quick, wanted to compare the new medium size to the new large size. Before, this was the small and this was the medium. Now if you go on the Longchamp website, you will see that this is considered the medium size and this is considered the large for the longer handle option. So this one here is in this beautiful charcoal sort of gray, also a color that I thought was going to be an original but unfortunately has been discontinued. And just as you can see the size difference of these two, I definitely feel like the larger size is a great personal item, even a great work tote sort of option. While the small one, you can definitely still fit a 13-inch laptop in. So it could work for you to take it into the office, but I do feel like this size in particular is great for like everyday errand running, or if you are traveling, it is a great size to pack into your luggage and then actually use while you're exploring the city or your final destination. Now, my last piece definitely deserved a spot on its own because this is a limited edition that I actually bought in Paris. How stunning is this, you guys? I love this color. One, it's just such a beautiful pop of red, and for these types of bags I really enjoy opting for a colorful option just because I feel like they're more on the casual side. So as you can see, this one in particular does have the beautiful Eiffel Tower across. They did have a few color options when I went in, but the red definitely caught my eye the most. Now the last brand that I did want to address and share with you the handbags that I have picked up from is Polene. I have done also numerous videos. I'm sorry if I sound repetitive, but I just want you all to know that I do have very in-depth review videos of the majority of these bags that I have shared with you today. So all of those will be linked in the description down below. Let's try to get through this one as quickly as possible and start with the smallest little one that has made its way into my collection. And that is the Polene #1. This is in the size micro. I get asked all the time, what is the purpose of this bag? And yes, for the most part, she's pretty much just a cute little accessory. I am obsessed with the #1 silhouette or style. I think it's one of the most iconic styles of the fashion house, even though I feel like Polene does make some of the most unique handbags out in the market. But the #1 definitely creeped up on me and stole my heart. I actually added the #7 first into my collection. So here she is. This is in the color camel. And I really thought that the first handbag that I would add into my collection from Polene would be the #1 style. While I was in the boutique and I started trying on a few pieces, the number 7 really captured my heart. Polene's colors are something that I love, and I hate shopping for them online because they're so different when you do see them in person. I visited the boutique late last year and I did do a whole video sort of sharing with you guys a ton of their pieces so that you would be able to get a better idea of the colors and how they really looked in person. But I did want to point out that this camel color is absolutely stunning. I feel like it's a color that you can easily incorporate year round, and I do believe that all of their handbags do come in this color combination. And then heading back into the number 1 style, here we have 2 other handbags from Polene that I own in that same style. This one is in the color Garnet, which unfortunately is no longer available, and this one is in what I like to think is a classic color combination for them. I think they have the number 7, the number 1 in the regular size, and the number 1 nano, which is this one. It's such a stunning color combination, and honestly the number 1, as I said, is one of my favorite styles from the fashion house for all the right reasons. Even this nano size fits a good amount inside. They do offer this little small pocket on the back side of the handbags. However, I personally don't put anything in there because I do feel like it'll stretch it out over time. Another great option that these have is a top handle, so you can carry them on the crook of your arm or top handle. And then they also have a removable adjustable strap as well. And to finish off this video, we have the cutest and most uncomfortable handbag in my handbag collection, and that unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know really, has to be the Polene number 9. This one here is in the color taupe, and I love this bag, you guys. I really just feel like it's such a cute piece to have in a handbag lover's collection. I think that not many people have this style of handbag, even though I do see a lot more Polene handbags now than I did a couple of years ago. Let's blame social media for that. But I still believe that this is one of the cutest silhouettes of handbags out there. They do offer it in the larger size, which I feel is a lot more comfortable to get in and out of than this little tiny one. I'll cut right to the chase, but unfortunately the fact that you do have this handle up here makes it very uncomfortable for you to get your things in and out of it. I use this bag pretty much when I know I'm going somewhere and I'm not gonna need to be getting in and out of my handbag very often. I do carry my phone in my hand for most of the time, or I just put it in, let me share with you, sort of like this. And even though it peeps out, I don't mind because it's the easiest way that I can honestly get my phone in and out of this handbag. If I actually just put it in completely, it is a total mission to try and get my phone out of this handbag. So this one is also on that love-hate relationship list that I mentioned with my Aria belt bag. But again, even though I have considered selling it, I just feel like when I do grab her and when I style her and put her together with my outfits, she is such a cute little piece that I know I would definitely regret it if I got rid of her. Alright, so that does it for this video. I definitely took a quick look around to make sure I didn't miss any other handbag. Let me know which one of these were your favorites. Let me know if you own any within these brands that I shared with you today as well. Now, I will leave my designer handbag collection linked right here for you guys to check out next if you're interested. And as always, thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to watch today, and I hope to catch you all in my next one. Bye everyone.